Did you know that some of the greatest scientific breakthroughs were not the results of meticulous planning, but rather serendipitous accidents? It sounds surprising, right? From life-saving antibiotics to the sticky notes we use every day, many scientific discoveries have come to light purely by chance. Welcome to Street Science, the platform for science made easy for everyone. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell to stay informed. Our journey begins in the year 1896 with French physicist Henri Becquerel. While exploring the properties of fluorescent minerals, he stumbled upon a mysterious energy that could penetrate solid matter. This energy, later named radioactivity, was a complete surprise to Becquerel, who was merely trying to understand how sunlight made certain rocks glow. His accidental discovery laid the foundation for the development of X-rays and cancer treatments. Fast forward to the year 1928. Alexander Fleming, a Scottish biologist, left a petri dish of Staphylococcus bacteria uncovered, only to return and find a mold, Penicillium notatum, had landed in the dish and killed the bacteria. This was the birth of the world's first antibiotic, penicillin, which has since saved millions of lives from bacterial infections. Next stop, 1945. Percy Spencer, an engineer at Raytheon, was testing a military-grade magnetron when he noticed a chocolate bar in his pocket had melted. Intrigued, he experimented with popcorn kernels and an egg, leading to the invention of the microwave oven. Today, this appliance is a staple in most kitchens, making cooking and heating food a breeze. A more recent example comes from 1968, when Spencer Silver, a scientist at 3 a.m., was attempting to develop a super-strong adhesive. Instead, he created a low-tack, repositionable glue. His discovery was initially considered a failure until a colleague proposed using it to anchor bookmarks in his hymn book. This idea evolved into the post-it notes we can't imagine our offices or our lives without. And finally, in the year 2000, Kary Mullis was driving on a moonlit night when he had an idea for a technique to multiply a small, specified segment of DNA. He later won a Nobel Prize for this concept, which became the polymerase chain reaction, a cornerstone of modern genetics. In conclusion, these accidental discoveries made by Becquerel, Fleming, Spencer, Silver, and Mullis have revolutionized our world in unimaginable ways. They remind us that scientific discovery isn't always a linear process. It's often the unexpected observations, the happy accidents, that lead to the most groundbreaking innovations. So, the next time you stumble upon something unexpected, remember that it might just be the beginning of the next big scientific discovery. Taking a step back to the 19th century, we meet Charles Goodyear. In 1839, he accidentally dropped a mixture of rubber and sulfur onto a hot stove. The result? A tough, heat-resistant material he later named vulcanized rubber. This substance was a game-changer, especially for the manufacturing of tires. It transformed the rubber from a sticky, easily perishable material into a durable and reliable one. This accidental discovery revolutionized the automotive industry, making travel faster, safer, and more efficient. So even a mishap in the kitchen could lead to a world-changing innovation. Fast-forwarding to the mid-20th century, we encounter Wilson Greatbatch. In 1958, he was attempting to construct a device to record heart rhythms. However, he mistakenly used a resistor of the wrong size in his circuit. Instead of recording heart sounds, the device began to emit electrical pulses. This unexpected outcome led to the creation of the first implantable pacemaker. This tiny device, which helps regulate the heart's rhythm, has since become a crucial tool in the fight against heart disease. Great Batch's unintentional invention has saved millions of lives worldwide, showcasing how even a small mistake can lead to a life-changing breakthrough. Who knew a wrong-sized resistor could have such a heartwarming result? Next, we journey back to the early 20th century, where Frederick Banting and Charles Best were striving to find a cure for diabetes. While experimenting with pancreatic extracts on dogs, they stumbled upon a hormone that could lower blood sugar levels. This hormone, later named insulin, was not the cure they were initially seeking. However, it proved to be much more significant. Insulin became a vital treatment for diabetes, controlling the blood sugar levels of those affected by this disease. This accidental discovery revolutionized the medical field and has since improved the lives of millions of people living with diabetes. It's a testament to the power of curiosity and scientific exploration, even when things don't go exactly as planned. Taking a step back into the year 1895, we meet Wilhelm Conrad Röntgen. While experimenting with cathode rays in his laboratory, Röntgen stumbled upon a peculiar phenomenon. He noticed that a fluorescent screen in his lab started to glow, even though it was not in the direct path of the rays. Intrigued, Röntgen further investigated and accidentally discovered a new type of ray, which he aptly named X-ray for its unknown nature. This accidental discovery revolutionized the field of medical imaging. Today, X-rays are an indispensable tool in medicine, allowing us to see inside the human body without invasive procedures. This unexpected breakthrough underscores the impact of accidental discoveries and how they can fundamentally shape and advance our understanding of the world. Fast forward to 1946, when an engineer named Percy Spencer was working on radar technology for the Raytheon Corporation. While testing a new vacuum tube, he noticed a peculiar thing. The chocolate bar in his pocket had melted. Intrigued, Spencer decided to investigate, placing popcorn kernels near the tube. To his surprise, they began to pop. He had accidentally stumbled upon the science behind microwaves. Today, the microwave oven is a common household appliance, revolutionizing the way we cook and heat food. This accidental discovery, like many before it, has since become a staple in kitchens around the world, demonstrating once again the immense power and impact of accidental discoveries. Let's now turn the clock back to 1907, where a Belgian-born American named Leo Hendrik Baekeland was in his laboratory working on a synthetic substitute for shellac. Shellac, a resin secreted by lac bugs, was widely used in manufacturing, but was expensive and time-consuming to produce. While experimenting with phenol and formaldehyde, Baekeland accidentally created a non-conductive, heat-resistant material that could be molded into any shape. This was the birth of the first fully synthetic plastic, Bakelite. The impact of this accidental invention was monumental. From cars to computers, toys to televisions, plastic has since become a ubiquitous material used in countless products we use every day. This reinforces the fact that some of the most groundbreaking inventions can occur when we least expect them. And let's now dive into 1938, where a Swiss chemist named Albert Hofmann was in his laboratory, researching medicinal plant derivatives. He synthesized a compound called lysergic acid diethylamide, or LSD, but it didn't seem to have any significant medicinal use. 5 years later, while re-examining the compound, Hoffman accidentally absorbed some through his fingertips and experienced the world's first acid trip. This marked the discovery of LSD's potent psychedelic properties. Today, LSD is a key interest in the field of psychedelic research, its effects providing valuable insights into the workings of the human mind and its potential therapeutic uses. This accidental discovery has since opened new doors in the field of psychology, reinforcing the fact that sometimes the most unexpected results can lead to the most profound breakthroughs. Fast forward to 1948, when Swiss engineer Georges de Mestral was out walking his dog. On returning home, he noticed his dog's fur and his clothes were covered in burrs. Intrigued by the burr's ability to cling onto fabric and fur, Mistral examined them under a microscope and noted the simple yet effective hook and loop design. Inspired, he spent the next decade developing what we now know as Velcro. This accidental invention has since revolutionized the way we fasten things together, from shoes to astronaut suits. It just goes to show, even a simple walk in the park can lead to a groundbreaking invention that changes the world. Let's jump to 1938. Roy Plunkett, a young chemist, was trying to create a new refrigerant. Instead, he stumbled upon a white, waxy substance that was extremely slippery and resistant to heat and chemicals. He had inadvertently discovered polytetrafluoroethylene, better known as Teflon. Although it took a while for its full potential to be realized, Teflon has since become a household name, famous for its use in non-stick cookware. This accidental discovery has not only made cooking a breeze, but also simplified cleaning, benefiting millions of households worldwide. Truly, in the world of science, even a mistake can lead to a deliciously convenient revolution. In the midst of World War II, in 1943, naval engineer Richard James was working on a project to develop springs that could support and stabilize sensitive equipment on ships. During his experiments, one of the springs fell off a shelf and started to walk across the room. This sparked an idea in James's mind, leading to the creation of the Slinky. The coiled spring toy became a sensation, with its simple design capturing the imagination of children and adults alike. It quickly became a staple in the toy industry, transforming it forever. This accidental invention has since become a beloved toy for children around the world, proving once again that some of the most impactful discoveries happen when we least expect them. Thank you for watching. Until next time, this is Street Science by Dr. Kuhn. One story, one street at a time.